Faith helps to carry hope, and hope is a really important ingredient in times of oppression.
Reverend Deborah Lee is unforgettable.
Brilliant, kind,
a compassionate, mindful community advocate.
She's incredibly present.
Deborah is the one who galvanizes action.
My name is Reverend Deborah Lee, and I'm the Executive Director of the Interfaith Movement for Human Integrity. So I've always been involved in issues of social justice. I've also always come from a very religious family. My quest has been how to merge these two things. I was a youth minister in the Asian Pacific Islander community and had many young people who were children of immigrants, who were immigrants themselves, whose parents had been deported. That work led me to want to be more involved in immigrant rights.
Reverend Deborah Lee has a breadth of work that expands so many different issues.
Reverend Lee was at the center of educating congregations and helping them carve out what their sanctuary work would look like. We went from 0 congregations to 55 congregations.
SB 54, a state sanctuary law that took a ton of work to pass in 2017. Reverend Deb was with us every step of the way, bringing faith voices into supporting state sanctuary.
A lot of the push from the interfaith movement is why we were able to really push SB 54.
She's helped to organize a number of rallies, actions, vigils, urging the governor to pardon Southeast Asian refugees who are facing deportations because of state criminal convictions.
The vigils that we started was in response to the failure of comprehensive immigration reform. We were not creating pathways to citizenship. We said, let's start once and see what happens. And then we went once and we're like, well, we have to come back. Inside the Richmond Detention Center, it's so controlled and dehumanizing, and people are yelling. But outside, we're going to be singing and holding this space. And when you come back outside, you can share your story.
I was in detention myself. They had a birthday party for me, demanding that ICE release me from detention. They had party hats, streamers, balloons in the ICE office. That really kept me going and moving forward.
We began with 15 people, and as the vigils grew and grew and grew to 50 and 60, and then the Trump administration happened, and it was 200 a month.
One of our biggest successes has been shutting down the ICE contract at West County Detention Center.
There used to be 4 ICE detention facilities in Northern California, and now there are 2. We have to understand that what's happening to us as immigrant communities and as communities of color is part of a systemic pattern of racial injustice in this country. I see how important it is to be the voice around something that may seem impossible today, but is so very possible in the future, because we are only free when they are all free.